Hello, my name is Richard and I'm from Inspiring Fitness. Today I'm going to talk to you about clients in transition. In a moment I'll explain who they are, and I'll also go into different ways we can support them to achieve their goals.
So firstly, how do you know when a client is in transition? Well, typical examples of clients in transition are pregnant clients, clients moving home, those experiencing a change of job or career, those recuperating from sickness or injury, and especially for many, those taking a holiday. Now, what are some of the things these types of clients all have in common? The first one is maybe obvious. They're going to take time away from you training them. This is especially important wherever they have been training with you for only days or perhaps months or even years. They're going to face challenges possibly very different to the ones they've become accustomed to. They're likely to be taken out of the box in terms of the challenges they're used to facing. Their goals may change. This will require yourself to ask some of the concrete questions they initially began the journey with. The client may have to completely redefine their goals. They'll need a new type of support that may have to also be out of the box in order to serve their goals and consider their emerging challenges.
Okay, so far I've spoken about different types of clients that you might find in transition and some of the many things they may share in common. Next I'm going to look at what sort of important considerations need to be taken on board when deciding on how to support them.
So, how best can you support a client in transition? The key support features that this type of client would likely need are flexibility. How are you going to ensure they feel safe enough to share their changing needs with you? How are you going to demonstrate to them that you're ready to take on board the new landscape of goals and challenges that they present? How are you going to keep in touch and provide regular feedback whilst gathering key information about their journey whilst away from you? How are you going to manage their exercise and nutritional programs? If they wish to resume their original goals after the transition ceases, how are you going to support them back to where they left off? Indeed, if that's what they choose. Create a system that will allow you to check your own progress whilst ensuring you miss nothing out in an attempt to support the client through this time of important change.
So there you go. I've spoken a little bit now about clients in transition, their needs, and how you can support them. Next, I'm just going to recommend a few guidelines when deciding how to deliver the whole support.
So when a client is going through some transition in their life, it's often a time where the emerging new challenges exert a unique set of pressures on them both mentally and emotionally. You may thus find that your client has a lot more to say and even has a bundle more questions to ask you. With this in mind, ensure you give enough time to patiently listen to their unique concerns specific to this time. Let the client lead the way rather than you. This is about it being client-centered. It's important, as always, that the action and change begins and ends with the client being at the helm of the decision making. Keep your suggestions and solutions simple, as is necessary to support their goals. With the extra challenges and limited resources, the last thing the client needs is to navigate themselves through a complicated health and fitness strategy. Keep any lifestyle, nutrition, and exercise changes small, and take them one little step at a time. As always, realistic and gradual change is more sustainable in the long term. So there you go. That's it from me for now. Thank you for listening, and I hope you found this useful.